thunder. Very good. That is called a thunder tube, and it makes the sound that thunder makes. And that relates to our story today, because our story today is called Rain. And it's by Manya Stojic, and we're going to get to it in a minute. But first, of course, we have to go over our rules, right? Okay, first rule is be kind. I know you still are. You guys are every day, so let's keep it going. The next rule is be helpful, and I'm hearing all kinds of good things about how you guys are helping around the house and doing what you're supposed to do. That's great. Be a reader. Keep up on your reading so that you keep growing as a reader, and I keep emphasizing this. If you're growing as a reader, you're going to be a better writer. And the last one is clean up. And today is especially important because I'm going to show you something before I start the book. And you might want to make it. And if you do make it, I want you to be sure to clean up everything that you do right after you're done, okay? So I showed you my thunder tube, and today's story is called Rain. So I made a rain stick. Now, you can get rain sticks and they're wood and they're beautiful, but you can also make one with stuff around the house. So all I used was some parchment paper, or you can use wax paper, rubber bands, a tube, a towel tube, paper towel tube, a little bit of rice, and a little bit of aluminum foil. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a part where you're going to see me make one, and you can make one too. I'll give you step-by-step directions. So let's see what my rain stick sounds like. Let's see. I have to turn it upside down. Okay, this time, close your eyes and see, does it really sound like rain? Close them. Are you closed? Okay, good. Here it comes. That sounds like a lot of rain. Okay, so we'll get to that later. In today's story, we have 5 different characters, and they're all animals from Africa. We have a porcupine, zebras, baboons, a rhino, and a lion. And we are going to be doing some writing about this. So I kind of want to talk to you about what you're going to write about before I even read the story, so you can try to remember parts of the story and what things are described as. So today we're going to talk about adjectives. Big word. What an adjective is it's a word that describes something. For instance, we use our color words to describe things, right? So I could say my eyes are, I have big brown eyes, right? I have yellow paper. I have white on my shirt. Or you could say Miss Dyerz wearing a white shirt, because the white before shirt would describe what's on my shirt, okay? So we're gonna have 3 questions that you're gonna answer for your writing. And the first one's going to be, what was the savannah like before it rained? The second question is going to be, what was it like after it rained? And the third question is going to be, what did the animals do after it rained? Okay? So 2 questions about the savannah. And the savannah is the dry, flat land with the grass growing on it when we begin our story. So savannah is grassland, and it's quite flat, usually. So the words that you might want to use to describe, let's see, what was the savannah like before it rained? In the story, you're going to hear words like, it was hot, the hot, dry ground, okay? And some words for after it rained, you might want to describe as green. The ground was green and there was grass growing, all right? And then the last one, what did the animals do after it rained, is pretty much just talking about what the actions were of the animals right after it rained, okay? So we're gonna get to our story now. Let's read this. Rain. Very good. That is the title. It was hot. Everything was hot and dry. Get this straighter for you. There we go. The red soil was hot and dry and cracked. A porcupine sniffed around. "It's time," she whispered. "The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must tell the zebras." Lightning flashed. "The rain is coming," said the zebra. "Porcupine can smell it. We can see it. We must tell the baboons." Thunder boomed. "The rain is coming," cried the baboons. "Porcupine can smell it. Zebra can see it. We can hear it. We must tell the rhino." A raindrop splashed. "The rain is here," said the rhino. "Porcupine smelled it. The zebra saw it. The baboons heard it. And I felt it. I must tell the lion." The lion spoke in a deep purr. "Yes, the rain is here. I can smell it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it. And," he sighed, "I can taste it." It rained and it rained and it rained. It rained until every river gushed and gurgled. It rained until every water hole was full. A water hole is where the animals go to drink their water. Then the rain stopped, and everywhere long, leathery grasses grew from the soil. Every tree began to sprout fresh, green leaves. "I can't taste the rain now," purred the lion, "but I can enjoy the shade of these big, green leaves." "I can't feel the rain now," said the rhino, "but I can lie in the cool, soft, squelchy mud." "We can't hear the rain now," shouted the baboons, "but we can eat fresh, juicy fruit from the trees." "We can't see the rain now," said the zebras, "but we can have a refreshing drink from the water hole." I'll get you a little closer for that one. "I can't smell the rain now," whispered the porcupine, "but I know that it will come back again when it's time." The sun shone over the plain. It was hot. Everything was drying out. The red soil was hot and dry. A tiny crack appeared. That's an interesting last sentence, isn't it? A tiny crack appeared. What do you think that means? It was dry, and then what happened? Then it rained, and then what's happening again? A tiny crack appeared. It's starting to get dry again. All right, that's the end of our book for today. So anyway, you guys, get to your writing, and it's going to be 3 questions. What was the savannah like before it rained, or they called it the plain? What was it like before it rained? Remember, use some describing words. We call them adjectives, okay? And it's going to tell us what you would see with your eyes, like colors, or what you would feel, like textures, rough, soft, things like that, okay? And what was it like after the rain? What did things look like? What changed? And describe those things. And then what did the animals do after the rain? All right? So have a great time. Keep watching if you want to make a rain stick, and I'm going to show you how right now. Are you ready to make your own rain stick? There's just a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a paper towel tube, some wax paper or parchment paper, a couple rubber bands, and about a tablespoon of rice, and some aluminum foil, about this much, okay? And then when you're all done creating your rain stick, you're going to need some markers to add some color and some decoration to make it so that it really looks cool. All right, so step one, take your tube and you're going to wrap the end with plenty of wax paper or parchment paper. And then you're going to put a rubber band on so it's nice and snug. And then you're going to take your aluminum foil, about that much, and you just crinkle it like this without getting holes in it. Just bring it up like it's a curtain, okay? And kind of smoosh it a little. Not too much. You don't want to squeeze it tight because you want it so that it's kind of bumpy. Then you're going to take your tube. Oops, got to squish a little bit more. Kind of looks like a long aluminum foil worm. Then, just to get it kind of ready, you're going to wrap it around your tube just to get kind of a curl. And then when you've got your curl, keep curling it until it looks like this. Let me get you a good look. So it's kind of going around and around. All right? Got that? Take a good look. Then you're going to take your tube. You're going to put it in the end that doesn't have any cover on it yet. Just slide it right in there so you can see. There it is. Take your tablespoon of rice, maybe a little bit more. Depends on what sound you want. I think it sounds more like rain when there's only about a tablespoon, because then you can really hear the individual grains on it. Now you're going to take your second cover and you're going to put it on like that. Tie it on. Nice and snug, okay? And then you're ready to decorate it. So get out those colored markers and do some really special decorations. So let's see if mine's working. Does it sound like rain? Ah, a little bit. Now it's starting to sound more like rain. Takes a little while for those, really for those rice to go rippling down. There you go. Have fun. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.